Tag Community College Traditional Procession of Sli Wood Poles Majoral Subdistrict Meramad District Tag Province Hello, I am Surgeon Jamroon Tiplang Ieng, former chairman of the Meramad District Culture Council. Located at Village No. 5, Majoral Subdistrict, Meramad District, Tag Province. This place is Wat Simani 1, located in Village No. 1, which was originally named Watจะเรา. The word Lao uses L. Later, they changed the L to R. Back in the old days, Majoral Village was considered a passageway for merchants who traveled from Ringlagon, which is present-day Lampang Province. Merchants would bring consumer goods, decorations, including cattle, buffalo, elephants, and horses. They brought it to sell in Malaming City, which is an old language. As for today, it is called Mewadi, which is Burmese. They traveled to trade from Ringlagon to Mewadi. It takes approximately 1 to 2 months to travel. This group of merchants will make a non-permanent residence. If it's in Lana language, it is called Bang. After that, the products are taken to be sold in Burma. When returning from Burma, when they've arrived, it was often dark. Therefore, they had to stay overnight there. At where they were temporarily staying for the night, there was the family of Maluang La. At that time, Maluang La may have been in her teens and also traveled with this group. After that, the Maluang La family built a permanent residence to live. They started making a living, and the Maluang La family is considered to be the first family to live in this area. Later, there was Mr. Goot's family and Poluang Tep, which came together to build a shelter in this area, which is far from the temple on the north. After a while, other families began to gather to live together, making a living by growing rice, vegetables, fruits, chili peppers, eggplants, and doing agriculture. No matter what they planted, it grew abundantly. It blossomed and bare fruits really well, to the point that when anyone who passes by, they will ask, "Why is it when you plant anything in this area, it grows to be so fruitful and abundant?" In Lana language, they use the word ngam. And most people who is from Ringlagon will mostly be a lu or a young person to use the word ngam, which is lao. They use this word to the point that it turns into a catchphrase. Later, when the number of families increases, Meramad district officials decide to call it a village instead and named itจะเรา. And this area has a crystal clear water stream flowing through, and it is called Hoiจะเรา. But because the district officials may not understand the Lana language, from the word Lao, the name changes to Rao. Therefore, the origin of the name Majoral Village, which makes the meaning different from the original meaning. In the migration and movement of the people in the village, it doesn't come only to individuals. They brought with them the traditions, culture, games, performances, and playing music by using Sala, Saw, and Sin, which are Thai instruments, including beliefs about religion and culture that came from Ringlagon. Things that can still be seen today, such as the Loi Katong and Songkran tradition, Tan Tod ceremony, Pao Luang Pha Chao, traditional procession of the Sli poles, and more, which are passed down from generations to generations till the present day. For the village bonsai tree, which is currently not near the temple. As previously, Wat Simani 1 is located in the same area as the Bondi tree. Later, the village expanded and later built more houses northern of the temple. During the time of เจ้าวาดอินทจักรจักรวโร there was a belief that if the temple is built on the south of the village, it will bring misfortune. Therefore, the temple was moved from the Bondi tree to where it is today. In this section, we'll be discussing the use of sticks that support the sali or the Bondi tree, which was originally didn't have a ceremony for. The original purpose was because the village's Bondi tree, which was very old and had a big and tall trunk. When it's close to dry season, if there's a windstorm, it can be dangerous for the tree. Therefore, they use the sticks to support so that the branches of the Bondi tree would not bend or break. But there was a coincidence. The person who put up the stick dreamed that someone came to say thank you to them, and the lives of the person whom used the sticks to support the Bondi tree will be prospered. This leads to the belief that once a year, if anyone who uses the sticks to help support the Bondi tree will bring good fortune to them. But when it comes to supporting the sali tree, in the past, it wasn't a tradition yet, so people did it themselves in their families. The characteristics of the sticks were different. Some are big and some are small. The sticks can be divided into 3 types. First, it was a small size, about 35 centimeters. When tied together, it can be called shita wood. Second, medium-sized fork sticks, which are around 60 centimeters, which can be made into a sali arch. And last but not least, large fork sticks used to support the sali tree. Gathering together form a traditional procession of the sali wooden poles, which happened around 2009 to 2010 by Material Subdistrict Municipality. We'll see the importance of uniting the hearts of the community in this tradition. Therefore, the traditional activity of the sali wooden poles procession was organized. The center point is said to be at the Simoniwan Temple, and the budget has accounted with the support of the communities in procuring and decorating the sali wooden poles, which is 1 per community. The traditional procession of Mai Kam Sali is held on 16th April of every year. In the belief of the Lana people that April 15th of every year is called Payawan Day, and the April 16th of every year is called Pak Pi Day, which is a good day and it is the beginning of the new year for Lana people. If holding the tradition during these days will result in everyone in the community living peacefully throughout the year. The procession starts with finding a piece of wood that is in good condition, decorated and painted yellow, attached with a silver and gold paper and tied with 7 colors of satin. The community will come together to their own community, gather together at the Simoniwan Temple. In the temple area, there will be sala, saw, sin playing as well as traditional dancing according to the Lana way. When all communities have gathered together, the ceremony will begin offering sali poles as an offering to the Buddha. When the ceremony is finished, the long parade of sali poles of all the community each out to the village Bondi tree, called Tansi Mahapo, then walking in circles counterclockwise to worship Buddha. When completed, the sticks were gathered from all the communities to support the Bondi tree, which finishes the tradition of Kamsali procession. In addition, the culture of Tak province, it is still considered that Majoral subdistrict, which is considered to be one only in Tak province, that has a tradition of carrying sali wooden poles. Therefore, it can be considered as something that makes everyone know about Mejarao subdistrict, which we would like to leave it for the future generations to help conserve it and participate in the tradition of carrying the sali wooden poles. Let's continue to live together with the people of Mejarao subdistrict. Dtak Community College. Thank you for watching. See you on our next video.